and welcome to TheMan Games. We are back with this week's best creations of the community creations that you need to download. If you are new watch TheMan Games, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click on that thumbs up button and drop us a comment down below and let us know what you thought of today's video. So, first of all, we are looking at this Santos Escobar from his Halloween Havoc attire in 2020. And the true creator of this is SoyElRu, hashtag 65128. And the hashtags to find this Santos Escobar would be Santos Escobar, Halloween Havoc, or SoyElRu. So by downloading this Santos Escobar, you get updated face paint, beard, removal of tattoos, and it can also be set as an alternative attire for Santos Escobar. And also we have this Selena Vega. And this is another SoyElRu, hashtag 65128 creation, and the hashtags to find this Selena Vega are Selena Vega, SoyElRu, or Raw. So this is a inspired Day of the Dead attire, and by downloading this Selena Vega you get updated hair colour, makeup, face paint, hairstyle, and it is based on the attire that she had back in 2019. It can also be set as an alternative attire. And next up we have this creation of Wesley, and the true creator of this is AstrophWins, hashtag 55258. And to find this Wesley, use the hashtags Wesley, MXT, or AstrophWins. So you get two attires here, as you can see. You get this attire here on the left, and you get this attire on the right. And we also have this Bronson Reed, and the true creator of this is SoyElRu, but it's on their different creator name, so it's SoyElRu, hashtag 50950. And to find this Bronson Reed, you would use the hashtags Bronson Reed, Raw, or SoyElRu. So by downloading this Bronson Reed, you get updated beard, updated tattoos, and it can also be set as an alternative attire for Bronson Reed. And next up we have this old school Rey Mysterio, and the true creator of this is What's the Status, hashtag 32498, and the hashtags to find this creation would be What's the Status. So by downloading this Rey Mysterio you get a custom portrait, the commentary for Rey Mysterio, a ring announcement name Rey Mysterio, and it can also be set as an alternative attire for Rey Mysterio. And next up we have this Alex Shelley, and the true creator of this is By Cause, hashtag 70941, and the hashtags to find this Alex Shelley would be mcmg, By Cause, or Mick. And now we have the other half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin. And to find this creation of Chris Sabin, it is the same creator as the Alex Shelley, By Cause, hashtag 70941, and the hashtags to find this Chris Sabin will be mcmg, By Cause, or Mick. And next up we have this creation of Femi, and this is another By Cause, hashtag 70941 creation, and the hashtags to find this creation of Femi would be Femi or By Cause. And next up we have this TNA creation of Christian Cage, and the true creator of this is Halloween, hashtag 27772, and to find this creation of Christian Cage you would use the hashtags Christian Cage, Christian, or Halloween. So this is based on his instant classic gimmick in TNA. And next up we have this creation of MJF, and the true creator of this is Halloween WCW, hashtag 5994, and the hashtags to find this MJF would be MJF, AEW, or Halloween. So this is based on his Wrestle Dream return attire, and you also get a custom gear attire as well. And next up we have this creation of AJ Lee, and the true creator of this is Only Live Once, hashtag 97908, and to find this AJ Lee you would use the hashtags DivaDoll, AJ Lee, or Divas. And next up we have this creation of Charlie Dempsey, and the true creator of this is Manduya, hashtag 88992. And to find this creation of Charlie Dempsey, use the hashtags Charlie Dempsey, William Regal or NXT. And next up we are looking at the father of Charlie Dempsey, William Regal. And the true creator of this creation is Jobber Games, hashtag 54605. And the hashtags to find this William Regal would be William Regal 01 or Regal JG. So by downloading this William Regal you get a updated hairstyle and a de-aged face. So obviously this is meant to be based on William Regal in the early noughties. And next up we have this creation of Candice LeRae, and the true creator of this once again is Soitelru, hashtag 50950. And the hashtags to find this Candice LeRae would be Candice LeRae, SmackDown or Soitelru. So by downloading this Candice LeRae you get updated face textures, hair textures, makeup, and it can also be set as an alternative attire for Candice LeRae. And finally you can see where to download this Pumpkin Finn Balor. So this attire is based on a feud that he was meant to finish with Bray Wyatt, but unfortunately due to illnesses the match never actually happened. And the true creator of this once again is Soitelru, hashtag 65128. And to find this Finn Balor you'd use the hashtags Finn Balor, SpookyPack24 or Soitelru. So by downloading this Finn Balor you get updated face paint, beard paint, hairstyle, and it can also be set as an alternative attire for Finn Balor. And there you have it. So those were the best creations off the community creations this week that you need to download. Unfortunately I couldn't show you 20 like I normally would because the server for 2K24 kept crashing, so I had to just settle with these 15 today, unfortunately. If you are new to TheMan Games and you're watching this for the first time, please think about subscribing to the channel. If you already have subscribed, make sure you've got those notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can also become a member. There is links in the description below. There's a link to find us on social media and a link to find us on TikTok. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.